Welcome to CMC Presents, a series of short musical vignettes about chamber music for our community. My name is Frank Daykin. I'm a pianist, and today I'd like to talk about something that has helped me and many of my students, and I hope it will help you too in your work as you consider your music. It's a metaphor. I call it the sonic picture frame. Now, what the heck is he talking about? Well, we all go to museums, art museums, at least I hope we do, and some of us troop through them dutifully and some of us enthusiastically. But we all look at the paintings and we observe a convention, which is there's the painting and there's the frame. If there is one, usually there is. And everything within the frame is the picture. And everything not in the frame is the not picture, the wall. And therefore, how does this connect to music? I've always thought of music as having many of the same attributes as visual art, including foreground, middle ground, and background. But as to the frame, how you can identify it in music, and it's fun to do individually and then also as an ensemble, it really gets interesting. The first thing I do is I immediately locate the highest, the very highest, and the very lowest note. That defines one dimension of the piece, the sonic dimension. As to range, I then look for the loudest and the softest places in the piece, the dynamic. Is there piano? Is there pianissimo? 3, 4 Ps? Is there forte, fortissimo? 3, 4 Fs? This helps us make music into a dimensional object. Then you can decide how you want to proceed in terms of the color. I really believe that in the best composers, each movement of a piece has its own, what I call color, or the French like to say climat, and that has a unity to it, as do the finest pictures. We don't want to bring in a sound that doesn't belong in that atmosphere. And if you're really super ambitious, you can decide if in your multi-movement works, that is, things with 3 and 4 movements, do the whole, all 4 movements have a climat, a color, a unity, or does only each one? Now let me just very briefly illustrate. I'm just going to play a few notes of a lovely little piece by my favorite Ravel. If I were going along like this, very lyrically, and if I was doing that and this happened, of course, I'm being gross and exaggerating, but you'd know that was wrong. How do we know it's wrong? Well, that he didn't write that, but it doesn't belong. It's as though I was standing in front of a Monet water lily in beautiful lavenders and dark purples. And down the wall a bit, there was a Mondrian with bright primary colors and black and white outlines. And somebody brought a blob from the Mondrian and stuck it in the middle of the Monet. That wouldn't belong there. It would violate the Monet. So I hope I haven't bored you with this metaphor, but I really like it. It has stimulated my thinking about music, and I hope it will do the same for you. I hope everyone's doing well in this unusual time. You can find out more about our conference at our website, cmceast.org. And happy music making, everyone. Bye-bye.